Smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2,
Welcome.
1.
We have another episode of Mitigating Madness. And I've noticed that I've gotten a couple new subscribers. Thank you for that. Appreciate y'all joining up on this. I'm really loving reading these stories. And at least for the foreseeable future, it's going to be a lot of this. Again, I'm not here to prove anything wrong. I'm not here to prove anything right. I'm just here to enjoy the shit that I enjoy, which is spooky, creepy, paranormal, supernatural, whatever you want to call it. Stories. Today's episode is nice. It's a heartwarming story of family love and family bond and protection from the other side. At least that's how I look at it. But before we get to that, I'm going to ask you that same favor I always do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I think that's it, right? Links will be down below in the description. And yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Today's story was posted 10 years ago on Reddit for the "What is the creepiest and most unexplainable paranormal experience you've ever had?" by Charlie Baumhauser. Alrighty, let's get to it. We used to live in a battered women's and children's shelter when I was young because my father was looking for us. Ugly divorce. Alabama gave him custody. My mom took us to Washington. One night, I looked in the mirror and saw a hairy demon looking back at me. I screamed and cried and ran to get my mom, who assured me it was a normal mirror. But that night, a kind-looking man that I can only describe as a ghost appeared at the end of my bed. He was there all night, but gone when I woke up in the morning. Then, the next night, and the next night. He was there every night for 4 months. We never talked. He never moved. Just stood guard. Then, one night he woke me up from my sleep, and I'll never forget how surprised I was, because I'd never seen him move or talk. He said, "He's coming. Get out now." So we packed up the car and left to a hotel for the night. The next morning, we went back to find out someone had broken in and gone room to room looking for someone. I never saw him again after that. Listen, today's story was quick, to the point. I like it. And as you can see, yeah, there's some messed up shit going on. But, you know, anybody who's had that sort of life experience just knows. The supernatural kind of ties itself to that energy. And not for nothing, aside from the hairy demon in the mirror, I think something else beat that demon to the punchline of getting out the mirror, of attaching itself to you. And I don't know. Judging from some of the other stories I've read, even on this channel, it could be that it's a that it's one of your ancestors. Either your grandparents, which I don't think so because he didn't seem to recognize them, or your grandparents, your great-grandparents, etc. It could be someone else from your lineage looking out for you. Even if you're not aware of them, they're aware of you. And they know that once you get to the other side, when you're done with your life cycle, they'll be able to catch up with you and be like, "Hey, how's it going? You don't know this, but you're 100% like X, Y, and Z, someone else in your lineage." Or maybe you find out you're reincarnated. Who knows? In any case, something had your back. Something was looking out for you. And they beat out that hairy little demon that was in the mirror trying to get to you. Not for nothing. I hope that brings some comfort. I hope that moment in life brought some comfort. You were able to take in the moment and maybe see it from that perspective. That's a big if, because when we're in those situations, it's hard to see anything but the struggle of that situation, if I can put it that way. In any case, I appreciate you sharing your story. I hope that you're okay with me making this little video on your story. And I hope that life's been good for you since then. Or that you make life as great as it can be for you, whatever that means. If the spirit realm is still with you, cool. If it's not, then maybe it did its job with you. Maybe it did what it was supposed to do, and maybe you experienced what you were supposed to experience in that realm. And that's it. Caps back on the bottle. See it again once you're back on that side. I personally think it's a sweet story. Shitty circumstances, but sweet story. Like I said, quick episode. Happy to be here. Happy to be reading. And happy to see a few new faces joining up on these. I'll catch you in the next one.